Good morning, Lincoln Mitchell here. Um, if I was to train somebody, the first thing I would train them on, and one of the most important things is definitely price, but the psychological part of trading and the emotional part of trading, which is a very, very important parts. I'm looking at this trade, and it looks good. It looks so good, but it doesn't feel right because the price is not exactly where I want it to be at. And I do have a target way up here, and I'm praying this thing to not spike up and kill my target, which is at 59, right in this area here. So, but people, if you're going to trade, the trade has to feel right. It has to. If that trade does not feel right, man, I'm telling you not right now. Which, damn, I just said that shit. Hold on. That'd be so weird. You can't walk out the door normal, can you? Good morning. Lincoln Mitchell here. We're waiting for this 15 to pull back. We're gonna take this gold up. We might have to sit on this trade a little bit longer. The scary part about this trade is 8 o'clock. Believe it or not, everything else looks very, very good on this trade. Everything else looks very, very good on it. Reason why 8 o'clock, a lot of times that Forex kick in, and unfortunately, most futures are not affected by Forex, but gold is. So when those new traders come in at 8 o'clock, they are very highly affected by what's going on in the market. Okay, that's good. Pull back on us. Put that kind of close, but the pullback I could have put a little farther down, but
Order filled.
I didn't. Everything looks good on this trade to go flying back up. Looks really, really good. And if the pullback would even be even nowhere close to that much, believe it or not. Our concern is that 56 though. Got a 56. So we're looking at least $200 pullback, if that. I don't think it's gonna get that far though. Like I said, my main concern on this trade that's the most scariest is, believe it or not, is 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is my main concern. This thing might fly up. That thing get above what you call it, 59, it should fly. If it gets above this 59. It should have been ripping. Guess I should have did a better entry. I just didn't think it was going to even pull back that far, to be honest with you. It's just about momentum. That's why I put it there just on a little one. But at 59, it should fly. Yeah, even 58 too. 58 too would be a good one too. Get above 58 too, and it should fly. Like that. That's where it should go. But that aligned everybody up right there. That move right there. That should be flying. Because that right there put everybody in the right level. I'm going to take a free trade on this one. Reason being, I'm more worried about that damn there we go. Told you it should be flying in. It should go. It should be flying, go. There we go. Thing should be ripping. That's the alignment right there. What's that, $50? I'm gonna scale that 50 out. Just in case they wanna. And the reason why we're walking it up is because I told you 8 o'clock. I needed this to really, really run. And it ain't running as fast as I want it to run, even though everything is perfect aligned. So I'm going to take a free trade on this one. I want it to keep flying up. We was hoping to get $200 out of this trade. There we go. Right there, it should have been flying. Should have been really ripping. But that put everybody in their perspective where they need to be at. There we go. That's what we want to see right there. There we go. Still, I'm going to walk it up like I said because of 8 o'clock. One more, leave it. What about that 8 o'clock? Really? And the reason why I'm so stressed out about that 8 o'clock, because remember, like that 4X come in. This thing should be flying, though, people. This thing should be ripping. Should be able to hit that target easy. might get knocked out right there.
Stop field.
The reason why I took that is because of 8 o'clock. And judging by what we're seeing, go ahead and make sure because they running out. All right. The reason why we took that like that, people, is there's things that y'all don't see that we see. And I'm trying to bring this thing over real quick here. Is you see this starting to die down. Once this turned green, this should have flew and knocked that out. Should have knocked my purple line out, which most likely is going to knock that purple line out. But since it didn't do that, and I'm looking at 8 o'clock, now it's trying to do the shit. But since I'm looking at 8 o'clock, see, when you're dealing with futures, let me bring some of this stuff up, people. Let me bring some of this stuff up right here. When you're dealing with futures, Forest clock, this is my favorite one. This clock is pretty good. All right. When you're dealing with futures really don't kick in until right here. But Forex, a lot of Forex come in at 8 o'clock. Now, NQ in the regular futures, most of your futures, CL actually is affected by 8. But most of them are really not affected by 8 o'clock unless there's news or something at 8:30. Then they're affected. But most time they will stay the same. Gold is highly affected at 8 o'clock. Gold and crude oil, for some reason, they are highly affected at 8 o'clock. That's why I start walking that trade up. I start walking that trade up because I seen it dying down a little bit, and I didn't know if they was trying to anticipate, for 8 o'clock coming. So walk the trade up. You don't want to be in those trades when a shift of session comes in. That's just as bad as news, people. Trust me, I'm telling you, if not worse, because that happens 3 times a day, and that's not where you want to be. But once this thing jumped like this, it should have started going and running all the way up to somewhere in this area, but it didn't. So that's why I just kept walking it up. Y'all see me kept walking it up because it might just come back down and finish on the sandwich technique and wait for that 8 o'clock to finish out. So that's the reason why I walked it up. So always remember that, people. All right, thank you much.